I know I'm late. I'm aware. I was fighting with OBS to actually be able to capture the the fucking game and the editor and all that. So I don't know why I did that. We're not even fucking. We're not fucking with this yet. I'm actually brain dead. That's cool. We're gonna go for Libre Writer first. Discard all. Don't need these anymore. Yep. Sure, fuck. I don't care. Just give me a new document, man. Did I know? I did. I did know. Thank you so much. Anyway. Window capture, LibreOffice Writer, boop. That should be below both of these. Fantastic. Okay. So, first order of business is to get the chat. Oh my god, what? Stats? I don't need stats. Fuck off, OBS. And I just wanted my fucking chat. Okay. Actually, hold on. I'm a professional. Hold on. Continue. Man. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Oh. Great. Cool. We're doing the thing. Can I just pop out chat? I can. Very cool. There. Awesome. Great. Cool. Good. Anyway. What we're doing now is going to list out game mechanics. And game mechanics are a specific thing, and you kind of have to know what they are. So to define a game mechanic, essentially what a game mechanic is, it's how you interface and interact and change things in the game. So the way that you move in a game, if you just move 2D WASD style, that is a game mechanic. That is how you interface with the game. So we need to go from you as a person, how you interface with the game. That is your game mechanic. Because there's the game, there's you, and then there's the interface that you actually interact with the game world through. And the way that you do those is what you call a game mechanic, right? So we're going to list out some game mechanics. First and foremost is movement. Simple WASD top down. Normal movement. You know, honestly, fuck writing this shit down. Let's just get started. Let's just do the. I'm gonna fucking label that because I'm gonna. Name. Yeah, OBS is really annoying at actually getting this shit to work in a way that doesn't suck. Oh, but such is life, you know. Keep that. Great. Awesome. Cool. So, not need that there now. So, honestly, we can totally just use this. My plan for this is to have top-down 2D, so then have the environment be 3D, if that makes sense. So we will be in this new scene. We will be in a 3D space. And actually the player we could have more complicated than it needs to be. I'm not trying to make this a fucking fantastic, epic, cool game. I'm just trying to make a thing. Really. New folder, levels, floor 1. Cool, great. Technically the player's 3D, although they will be just a billboarded sprite. And they won't even be animated, so we don't even need to just throw the icon on there. We can probably just use the player controller. What the fuck is that shit called again? Character body. Will it be I guess it would be a character body 3D. Just, fine. What are you mad about? You need a mesh, right? Collision shape. Because we don't really want a mesh. Collision. Yeah, we'll just go for a shape. Because it doesn't need to be anything besides. Not a box, but get rid of that. We need a. Another shape should be fine. Be totally cool. Now you're all happy and then you're a sprite. How do I billboard you? Then we'll stick the camera just on the player. Actually, we'll figure it out. Anyway, this will just be above the player, like this. Very simple. Nothing too wacky. What is our... There's so many windows that pop up with Godot, and it's literally it's basically impossible. It literally might just be easier to just... I don't really want it to be 1920 by 1080. It definitely should be. Mode, window, sure. Why not? That's fine. We'll save this not as levels, but as just player. Sure. I'd like to billboard this. Someone just fell down outside. There's definitely... How the fuck do I billboard a sprite? Is there a sprite 3D? There is a sprite 3D. That would do it. This. Get rid of... Yep. Texture, bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful. Flags, billboard, enabled. Perfect. So now we can run around like this. And I assume let's just add a CSG box. We'll just instantiate this guy. Apparently is below the floor. Not about that. Huh? What? I just stop. Add sun to scene, add environment. Not what I wanted to click. You know, actually, what we should do, then we need to change type to character. Yup. I keep doing that. It's always wrong. Oh yeah, I didn't enable collisions. Whoops. Use collision. I'm actually gonna scream. Wow. Guys, we have our movement. We're doing something with that thing. That's so crazy. And then we can fall through and look. So it's 2D on 3D. That's the goal here. And we're gonna use what's it called? Fucking grid maps. We're gonna do shit via grid map. Or a mesh library, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Same thing. Oh. We could actually do that now, honestly. We could just make a very simple thing right now. So let's do that actually. Let's There's some fucky way that you had to make a grid map. I can't remember what it was. But I know that I have to like convert some fucking dumb shit. What am I doing? No. Library. It has some weird name. They just call it a grid map. I guess it is just a grid map. Cool. And then we make a mesh library. That's what the fuck it is. Okay, great. Wonder. Cool. We have a cube here. We love our cube, but the cube has to go. Then we got to shift A, new mesh, add a cube again. You thought it was gone? You were wrong. It was a fucking trick. You got bamboozled. Anyway. Vertex, please. Not what I wanted. Great. Okay. Oh. God damn. Stop. Cool. We have a fucking tile, right? This is our floor, so I don't know, studded plastic. This doesn't, I mean, it could be fucking anything. Like painted, damaged concrete. It doesn't, it really does not matter. Actually, I doubt any of these textures will, I mean, that's tile, that's floor. That's good. We shouldn't have to UV unwrap those, just because it is just a cube. It should be fine. Anyway, so that's one thing. So that's our cube. So that's our floor. Floor tiled. Now what we do is we shift D that shit. We hide the first one. This is our floor wall corner. Alright, check this out. Loop cut. We need two loop cuts. Boom. Okay. Base mode. Oh my god. Chill the fuck out. Goddamn. We extrude that shit, okay? Our character is... We'll just go for 2 meters. Ta-da, we have a wall. Very sick. Very cool. It's in the corner. Do we need 4 of these? I assume we do. Yeah, probably. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, 50, shifty, not control D. Bottom left. We will rotate this in the Z-axis by 90s. That is now bottom right. RZ 180 Kablamo. That is top right. This will be rotate Z negative 90. Top left. Cool. It's you'll get it in a second. We might not need all of these. It would be cool if we didn't. Definitely make my life easier, but I don't actually know. So tiled wall. And edit, vertex, loop cut. Bada bing, bada boom. Base select, grab. Nope. Check that out. It's a wall. And we're gonna shift D that. Some more. Wall left. Oops. It is hard to see. Perfect. Okay. Take this, rotate Z 90. Probably name these like north south, but whatever. Autumn. Wall. Oops. Right. Stop. RZ negative 90 for our top wall. Now we have our walls. Very cool. Who gives a fuck? I do. I care. I care deeply. Save this, actually. Fucking new volume. Wall. Or whatever. Export. As... I assume GLTF. We go back to Godot. Create new file, resources. 3D models. Great. Put the GLB in there. That is less than what I thought I exported. Is it because those are the two ones that were visible? You know what? I'll just delete the light and everything and then export this again. And then nice. Nice. That's yep. That's exactly what I wanted. Very cool. Very epic, dude. Very cool. Okay. Throw it in there. Great. We got all of our overlapping horrendous walls. Very sick. New instantiated scene. No. Yes, new instance scene. Now, there's a way export as mesh library. That's the thing. Ah, fucking new folder. Mesh libraries. Walls and floors. Save. Dot mesh lib. I guess. Then we go back to floor 1, 3D, grid map, throw in the mesh library, get rid of this. So now what we can do, I would like to paint them, please. Oh, there it is. Oh. How do I, what? I want paint. Thank you. Would like to move. Would like to move it down. Thank you. Okay, good. I was like, it's, and you can see why. Having some PBRs is nice because now we have this beautiful floor. But now, here, okay, here's why we need these. Check it out. Then we have our corners, which oh shit. Alright. I forgot to apply all the transformations when I fucking exported these. So great. Nice. Re-import these things. Very cool. Yeah. Now they're rotated properly. So if we go to scene, export as mesh library, don't merge with existing, save. Yes. Cool. That is awesome. Because I remember this used to be a fucking absolute pain in the ass. I hated doing mesh libraries because it was like I was like messing with it, testing it. It would just be fucked up. I would have to. I would retest it. It would be like slightly better, but then exporting it again was like a whole fucking nightmare. Really fucking annoying. I hated doing it. It was actually so awful. I was like, cool. This mesh libraries just isn't developed enough for me to want to fuck with it at all. But now it seems, because I know they got updated recently. Now it definitely seems that it's fucking usable. It's in a usable state. I want to delete. Boom. Get rid of that one. Nice. Very cool. God damn it. Door, walls. Oh, I don't want to play. I'm going to actually have a fucking conniption. Oh. Oh yeah, because I fucking... This is still there, so it is. Hello, Godot. Good map. There is collision? Physics material. It is 100% possible that what we will have to do is take all of these and do a collision shape. You should just be able to get rid of... Oh, no. I thought we could just do a collision shape because we could just have two rectangles, but... Oh, multiple convex. That should do it. Yeah. That's what we want. Collision shape 3D only shows a collision shaped. Please use it as the child of area, static body, and rigid body, character body. Do I have to fucking make a... Bunch of static. I literally cannot. We'll see if this works. I'm not. Can't operate. I make you editable. How do I make you editable? Do you inherit from that? Are we sure? Oh, so we can. What? Okay. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me. So I can't hear the music. So the music is being played through just a cassette deck. Like it's recorded onto a cassette. Like music you guys are listening to, it's on here. Recorded all of it onto that thing, and it's going. So. I hope you appreciate my efforts. I can just paste that. That's awesome. But I'm also pasting. Yeah, this one's still fucked up, so we'll just do that. No, I don't really care too much about. Oh, I just fucking copied a collision shape a billion times. Static body, please. Thank you. I don't really care that I'm having to do all this because these are going to be used repeatedly. Like this is like every environment will be made out of these. Like this is all there is. There's different textures. We'll just that's it. So there's like some things like a door maybe and some stairs perhaps. But even like not a big deal. I have to do all this. Oh yeah, because it's the floor. Right. Why do they have 3? Wait a minute. Can I do... Make life slightly easier. Nice. You only have to... Oh yeah. Yeah, because these are the single walled ones. Or we are fucking with the corners. Are you mad? Right. Project. Nope. Scene. Export as. Mesh library. Don't merge with. Replace existing. Go to floor. Perfect. Now, ideally, I'm gonna get so mad if I keep pressing play and it, there, that's our main scene. Ta-da! Nice, look. Mesh library, it works. And the reason this is great is because I can just go into here and be like, oh, I want to change the level. I can just fucking have at it. I'm not the painters. I can just be like, yeah, no, fucking. Here, have a whole other. There you go. Have fun. Go at it. And there you go. The level's there. All the collision shapes work. All of it's good. It's just functional. It's just There it is. Now the next thing I'd want to do real quick is essentially make big man, very cool man. Also, I should say, I forgot to mention this entirely. We do have dialogue. I'm using story flow editor for this. So the reason that's great is because I can iterate real quick, which is fantastic. So what we have, I'm just gonna get rid of this. What we have now for dialogue, because I was just trying to get it to work, is I press that button. I have my options of button 1, button 2 on Game Boy Extreme. Button 1, balls. Button 2, not balls. Game Boy Extreme is also not balls. There you go. But what's great, why this is good, is because with Story Flow Editor, and not sponsored, nothing like that, me with my 47 subscribers, if I have that many, I don't know if I do, I can't remember. What's great, okay, what's great about this? I forgot to add it to OBS, so we're just gonna have to, that's Blender, fuck. Add a window capture. Story flow edit. Select the window, story flow editor, fantastic. Here's what that looks like. Here's story flow editor. Here's Game Boy Extreme. Here it is. There, that's our boy. And then it goes to dialogue, not balls. Very simple, right? What's great about this, if we start server, right, and we connect, okay, here's why this is dope. Here's why this is dope. Ready for this? Let's say we want another option, okay? We add an option, new button, big man does big trick, okay? Big man does big trick, and that is a balls option. There's known balls option, okay? We sync, right? We go back to Godot. We go back to Godot. We reload the program. We rerun it. Okay, not what I wanted. We rerun it. Big man does big trick. It's there, it's immediate, done. We edit that dialogue, we sync it up, everything is there, we've added it, it works, we're good. Okay, that's why this shit fucking rules. Okay, and we have integers, it changes variables, all the shit that you'd want dialogue to do, so it's interactive and you can change shit. Does it? It's good. Right? Very simple, very easy. So that's there. That exists. So what I'd want is keyboard and mouse controls. So I'm gonna try and do the same interaction system that I'm doing on my actual game, that I give a shit about, which is that you use your mouse to interact and you click with shit. So project settings, input map, interact, add. Mouse buttons, left mouse button, boom, done. Up. And I need to change that. Project settings, new action, move left, move right, move up, move down. Left, right, up, down. I gotta get these to be the same just because the way that the math works, that is actually important because it's basically treating one as one and the other one as negative. -1, so if you press them both, you get the vector of 0, because that's all it's doing. It's giving you, it's doing vector math. That's about So great. So now movement is exactly the same. It's just that I'm now using the WASD keys. Makes my life a lot easier. That's a bug. Why do... Why? Huh? Was it? There's like a little bump there. Then it gets stuck. I wonder if we just change our shit to a capsule, if it would if it would make a difference. Yeah? I mean, yeah, I don't know, why that's like that, but sure, whatever. Who cares? Oh, we can jump. I forgot that I didn't disable that. That's fun. Anyway, the next thing I wanted to get done. Oh, I forgot to, wow. Game window. You guys haven't been able to see this shit at all this whole time. Look, things are happening that I forgot to show you. This is where we're at. Oops. Oh, my camera's about to shit post at me. 1 second. Yeah, I don't actually have a webcam. What I'm doing is, I have a fucking mini DV camera from 2000. And that's what I'm using. So, yeah, I don't know why OBS hates having these two things. This is running in my window. Like, you can see the gray box. I don't know why. It won't capture it, but it just won't. On the bright side, will the window show back up? It will. Great. Awesome. Anyway, what I want to do now, save this, new general, nope, not you. There you go. Is I want to get the love interest. Our boy, the dodecahedron, the 20-sided die. Now, part of me wants to actually literally make it a 20-sided die, but I also don't want to do that at all, because I don't know how, or a way that like wouldn't suck. So, my current plan for that is to do it later, if at all. But I do want to give it at least a nice shiny material. As my fucking computer shits itself. There we go. Metallic, of course. Not fully, but you know, mostly roughness. Not quite, not totally rough, you know, we want it to be shiny, but not like, you know, I don't know what the fuck this does. Oh, so it's like single. I fuck with it. Sure, why not? Color, I want to be a nice blue. Oh, the camera's done rewinding the tape. Yeah, so every once in a while, my camera's just gonna be like, you're out of tape. And then I'm gonna have to do that, but it's okay, because I can do things like this. fun, right? It's good, yeah. So that's nice. Worth keeping around. Zoom in a little bit. Anyway. What am I... So... There's a... You guys can't see. I should check to see if it's been, if it's been updated or not. Because there is a... How do I say this? There's a plugin for Blender, right? Plugin for Blender called Get Sheet Done, which is how you, it's good for making spreadsheets, which would be very helpful because I don't think loading in a bunch of fucking images would be all that amazing. I don't know how well that would go down, right? So I'd love to just load in one image, one sprite sheet. That makes the most sense. But if not, then we will just have to load in a shit ton of images, which is unfortunate. Because literally all I want is to make this guy spin. Oh. We'll see about doing that. But I want to check to see if it's been done yet. Or if it's been updated. Because it doesn't work in the current version of Blender. It's very very mad when you, the plugin, like it does something in Blender changed, and so the plugin no longer works. But it did, like, it says it has an update, but he didn't provide any downloads for it. Yeah, okay. It was released fucking yesterday. But oh well. Still not updated. So what we need to do is add an iframe. And then I don't know fucking what frame rate are we at? Where the fuck do I see our frame rate? A new version of Simple Bake is available. Well, golly. Should have put a download for it. Where the fuck's my frame rate at? In film? No. Let's just count for a second, because I assume it's gonna be like 24. Yeah. So what we want to do is rotate it on the z-axis by 360 degrees. Now we have a spinning guy. Going to go one past, then go to 48. That has easing on it, which I don't want. I want that to be linear. Fuck do I look at the there's easing. I don't want the easing. But how do I forgot how to do this? See how it slows down at the end? I don't want that. That fucks with the loop. Easing mode. Remove. Get rid of. Fuck. Blender, how to remove easing on keyframes. By pressing. Ah, nice, nice, nice. So now, you see how it's a perfect loop? That's what we want. We like that. And our render. Well, here's the great thing about doing this. I don't need to actually have. We're gonna do with cycles. CPU compute. Denoise that shit. I want this to be like 128 by 128. Very, very small. This. Get out of here. Add. Camera. Why are you fucking... Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't be there either. Rotate on Y by 90. Not what I want. That's front. Okay. Rotate on the X by 90. And then move along the Y. Boom. Good. Now when we play, we have a beautiful spinning guy. Look at him go. Wow. If we go and we have it rendered. This is... Looks like this. Then I want to bevel the edges ever so slightly. If we render and shade smooth, actually want shade auto smooth, I think. Except I don't like those, but you won't really know. And we will have to render in a bunch of PNGs. I believe it's in film, transparent. Yeah. There's our boy. That's our man right there. Now I'm gonna duplicate it. And I'm gonna duplicate it again. Go right on top. Go right back here. Can I make it stronger? Okay. Not there enough. I want to see some light back creep in from behind. You can kind of see it ever so slightly. Maybe it just needs to be a bit more down. Now it's way too powerful. I don't fuck with that. I don't know. Something is just there's a little just Oh, that does look good though. Hmm. That is That is crisp. That is good. So what we get to do now, I would like this to be spreadsheet, but that's not a thing we can do, so. Oh well. You get to render this as a bunch of 128 by 128 images. So where's my export? There it is, okay. New, sure. New folder, images. Dodecahedron senpai. Such a oh, there's a frame rate. Yeah, 24. Oh, I'm so cool with guessing that. Oh, I'm so good. Finger licking. Yeah, you get it. You understand. Sorry I missed your message, or I'm late to responding to you. I had Google pulled up, and I'm only a peasant with 2 monitors, where one of them is new, and one of them is quite old. I'm not cool enough to afford 2 monitors, but look at that. That is. I could imagine that in like a Bejeweled from 2003, some shit like that. I don't know. It looks good. I like that. It brings joy to my soul. I'm gonna save this actually. Nope, not that. Ah. Dodecahedron senpai. Stop blend. Perfect. What I've always wanted. So I can't wait to have 48 images of this fucking dodecahedron on my computer. This will be really good. And I really wish my camera wasn't like actually in front of part of my screen. RGBA, alpha, love it. 8-bit depth, fantastic compression. 15% is more. Sure, whatever. It's fine, bro. It's me, Sarah. Ah! Was that an appropriate response? Was that good enough? Hope you like the fucking. Listen, you're gonna love this, all right? You're gonna love this, Cypher. All right, ready for this? The music that you can hear. First off, the music that you're listening to, I cannot fucking hear, but there's a reason for that. What you're listening to right now. Well, you were. It's cassette. I'm playing it through a cassette deck. Get that authentic lo-fi. I should really record a lot of lo-fi to this. It would just be so authentic and cool and good. And awesome. Anyway. This looks like it's made in it's 2D. Doesn't really matter. I don't care. That's just oh, anyway, time to render this. I actually hit Control R. Which I don't. Oh, there it goes. There is no music. What? No way. I've played that for no one? That is so sad. I just rendered 1 frame. I want to render the entire animation, brother. There we go. You can watch it spin. Wow. There's no music, huh? Oh. Oh, what? Hold on. There should be music. It says it's going. Audio input capture 2. Yeah, it says, I mean, it should be. Unless it's like really quiet and you can't hear it. How about now? Yeah, no, the music should be going. That's like too loud now, but I don't know. It's still quieter than me. Weird, I can hear you perfectly fine, but that's it quiet in the background. I don't know, maybe I just had it too low. Okay, I just had it too low the entire time. That's funny. Barely. Well, you know. It's not really meant to be, you know, you're supposed to focus on me, man. You're supposed to focus on, look at me. It's my show. Anyway, we rendered all 48 of our images. So what we can do now, okay, is, editor window. What did I fucking what? Streaming's weird. I don't know. Anyway, what we can do now is new scene. Actually, where did I store those? Oh, it's so funny. Chill background music is not turning out. Fantastic. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so that's so funny. Sorry, it's really funny to see like this, like a bunch of images of this fucking dodecahedron on my computer. Resources, 3D models, create new folder, 2D assets. Dodeca-senpai. Cool, great. Fucking Control A, drop all these fucking things in here. Look at all of these images. Oh, wow. Am I gonna have to select each of those by hand? I'm gonna fucking suck ass if I have to do that. Anyway, 3D scene. Dodeca. I'm not, yeah. DDS. Dodecahedron senpai. Beautiful. That is a... Yeah, you can't see. If any window pops up, you guys can't fucking see it. It's so annoying because I don't want to just stream my entire fucking desktop. I'm not rich enough to have a fucking whole separate computer. I got personal files on here and I don't want that shit being seen. Am I stupid? What? A physics body that's moved by physics simulation. Or character. I guess it would be a character body then. I don't know. Yeah. Collision shape 3D. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, what? Become a capsule. You schmuck. And then we need a sprite 3D, animated sprite 3D, what? I can't, no, you can't, listen. Some things are not meant for the public. Sprite frames. How do I make, oh. That's sprite from the sprite sheet. Add frame from file. Sick. Okay, cool. Guess we are gonna do this one by one then. That's odd. Cool. Love that. 2D assets. At least it shows me the last one I selected, so. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna fuck up one frame, and so you're gonna watch him jitter. Can I? Where's the flex? There. Billboard. On. So you'll just see it like this. Visibility. There's some... There, linear nearest. That's what we like. We like the fucking nearest. Ooh, wow. Anyway. Now this is gaming. There are so many of these that you can't see because the fucking actually streaming this is apparently sucked. The good thing is that they're all numbered in their file name, so it's like dodecahedron senpai 28. We're at 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 8, 9, 40. I love game dev. This is my... I fucked up. See, I added one that should not be. We're at 40. I just gotta find 41. 1. Oh. Oh, did we start at 0? We did. You fucking off by 1 hair, piece of shit. 42. 43. Because now I have to scroll down and select a new one. Before I was just clicking. Hence the, me fucking up. So now... The dodecahedron, this is your love interest, man. This is who you wanna... This is who you wanna kiss. I'm not gonna make a fucking... I don't wanna... Listen, man. You're gonna play as a square. You're gonna have fucking like pentagon, rectangle-ass classmates. And you're gonna be like, oh, dodecahedron senpai. She's so cool. And three-dimensional. You know? That's... Well, oh yeah, it's F5. Don't be at 5 FPS. You wanna kiss this. This is sex. Anyway. What I should be able to do, I don't need that. Yeah, sure, fuck it, put the script there. Actually, I'm gonna have to steal from the player. Just cause, I don't feel like... I just don't care about most of this. Don't need to handle jump. If direction. Direction. Sorry. I don't need to fucking make that bar. Direction. Should be fucking colon equals. Colon float. Direction equals random. How do I make a random integer in this shit again? Pseudo random number. It's some fucking function. Rand f. Between negative 1. Too many arguments. Oh, sure. There you go. Damn, bro, check out all their angles. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. Oh, because you haven't... Hold on. Oh, This is what we're looking at. This is what we got. You're top down, okay? But like 3D environment, but you're not 3D. You're a square. And then your dodecahedron is also going to be wandering around. Saves me from having to rotate a bunch of shit, which is good. fuck rotations. Am I right, guys? And speed is just... I need to put... fucking... colon equals 5.0. I keep putting that there. It's not necessary. Why are you fucking angry? Not find member and velocity. Where the fuck is velocity defined at all? Excuse you? In base float. Honestly, it doesn't need it. I just want you to move in a random ass fucking direction. Oh, that's what you're mad about, not the velocity, this fucking direction. Yeah, get rid of it. I don't need it. I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck are we talking about? This should just like select a random direction and then move in that direction. Yeah, sure. So then we go to floor 1, and we put him in there. Instantiate. Oh, fucking. Go there, I guess. Sure. Yep, there he goes. Ain't he a fucking looker? Wow. To make that slightly less shit as we, it's first off, something's wrong and it's only going in diagonal, so. There X and there's Jersey. Yeah, he's going. Here's how this will work. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. So that the vector math is... Fuck. Oh, sure, yeah. There you go. If direction. Yeah, it's we're gonna change that. Timer, 1 second, auto start. Signals, timeout. This guy. Wait. We're gonna fucking shove these up here so that we can use them. And timeout function. And not have these here. And then bada bing, bada boom. We'll give them both a default value of 1. And they're removing diagonally because they're both the same. Guys, I think Stacy has brain damage. No, I'm big smart man. Big brain, big smart. Big, huge brain. Gigantic brain. What am I doing right now? Oh yeah. And that's auto start, and then that fucking ends. Oh, fucking get our guy in here. Yeah, timer. Timer.start. Whoa. No, me, big, huge brain. Me, big, huge brain. Oh. Anyway. Yo, that's awesome. Sick. What did I fuck up? First off, we don't need this. What's wrong with this? I'm confused. If we just like make their x equal fucking 3. Oh, there he goes. Why is this not working? It should be first off he needs to I fucking got rid of the gravity this man needs. Well, I guess he would need that. Well, he's still not fucking moving. Why? Oh, it's because I put those down. Haha. Alright, in a second it should move. Or not. Well, they should still be fucking. There should still be 1. 0. Is it mad that I just said they're 1.2? Should be moving. Start moving. Why do you not move? Because if I set them here, it's fine. What if I just... Come on, the Godot. Auction for me, please. Funk ready. That's bizarre. So it's setting them. They're 100% being set. Every second. Oh, music is over. The cassette, there you go. Okay, so, why no moving? So the velocity is 0, but dere x and dere z are totally being set. So what the fuck? That's not what I want. Again, they are being set, even here, so... Somehow speed getting fucked up? No. So why is velocity.x just somehow fucking... like eating shit? Ooh. What the fuck? But why? But why though? That's pot. Like what? I'm sorry. Is it like getting truncated? Like, do you want me to declare it as a float? No, it doesn't care. So what the fuck? If I just set it as dere x, dere z, will it be like, yeah, I'll move a little bit? No, it doesn't. It doesn't care at all. What the fuck about velocity is like, Like I could just do negative. Like I don't like having magic numbers, but like, you know, Jesus fuck. If I'm gonna have to do magic numbers anyway, fucking your ass gets set to 2. Then, you know, max speed of 4. But then I'll only go, So actually this needs to be -4 for this to work properly. That way it can be -2 as well. It's never being negative. Why is that? Oh, there it goes. Well, it's moving now. It's not animating. Why? It's not animating. I just noticed that. Oh, there's an auto start thing. Auto start. There. Should animate now. Very sick. And I don't need... collision shapes anymore. There we go. There's our senpai. Now what we can actually do, okay, this is crazy, you're gonna shit your pants about this. We can add a navigation mesh. Which will allow us, I'll have to look into how to do that because I don't really remember. That'll allow us to actually set 2 points in a given area. And look, because we have collisions set up, when it wants to move out, it doesn't. It just stays where it's supposed to be. Ain't that fucking crazy, dude? Wow. Anyway. God, he's so hot. And successfully fitted. Yeah, it's crazy. So what you can do is you can have you can be like, go, you can set a point and then it will automatically just navigate towards it. I forget how to do it. Are you stuck? Did you get stuck? Did you get stuck if you just shit yourself into the corner? Oh, no, he's just... Oh, watch him go. Crazy. He got bags under my eyes. Aha. Anyway. What do you know it really is? Anyway, thing is, right? I don't think you saw this because I fucking forgot to. First off, I forgot to. I don't think you'd see it even if you went back into the stream. But I have a grid map set up. So what's cool about this? So I can just edit the level because I did a whole thing. I can just edit the level any which way I please. So I can add a corridor down here and fuck it up hardcore. The wide thing and wow, it's all shiny and has normal maps and everything. And it's just great. Wow, it's here now. What? Yay! So cool, and it's slightly, mildly fucked up. You know, actually, here, look, hold on. I should be able to use the corners to fix it. Oh, but the corner will add this little thing here, won't it? Ah. Interesting. I am not going to fix that. Not in this stream. It literally does not matter, like, at all. It just means that, like, the corner is... Oh, it's still fucked. What? It's good there. Why is it fucky here? I don't know. Oh, yeah, what? Oh. Oh. Oh, stop. Oh, yeah, okay. So, this is doable. It'll just, the walls are no longer aligned and it's fucked up. But beyond it being fucked up, it's good. You know? Beyond that. If we disregard the fact that it's all fucked up and wrong, then it's great. Oh. There you go. Anyway. Good, so what's great about this, right? Okay, are you hearing this? Check this out. I don't need, like, all the rooms are gonna look like this. So what we're gonna do, right, is gonna have a, check it, all right? Here's what, I'll show you, all right? Let's do a new scene, and it's gonna be 3D, and we're gonna call it Floor 2. And we're gonna add a grid map. It's gonna be the same fucking grid map that we were using before, okay? So, God, shit post all over here. Absolutely just. There you go. A nice floor. Very cool. Very epic. Okay. And we add the player. Oh, there he is. Very cool. Love him. Love that guy. And even add the dodeca. Actually, we don't need that. But listen. Check this out. Okay. Alright. Keeping in mind, I don't remember fully how to do this, how to change scenes properly, but it's okay. But what I can add is a collision shape 3D. Actually, no, I don't want that. I want an area. Yes, sir. Then I need to add a collision shape to it. Go for collision polygon. Oh my god. What? You can do that? That's crazy. Oh, why is it all fucky? What? Fuck collision polygon. Collision polygon sucks my ass. Give me a collision shape. Give me something simple like a box. Like, fuck. That's crazy. That's so cool. I love box. Awesome. Anyway. This will be, what would you call it? Like a level collider? Yeah, well, I'm lazy. That's why everyone is a square, and the only special guy is the dodecahedron, because I don't want to make models and animate shit, so throw it on there. Make it work. Go. Have fun. If it works, it works. I don't need it to be fancy shit. If it's functional, hell yeah. Anyway, add script to view. Sure, why not? Signals on. Up. Oh, what? I just add that to the player. No. Add it to me. I gotta go and like disconnect that shit. I don't want that in there. Crazy. So get tree change scene to packed scene, and then add export level colon bar level. Packed scene. Bada bing, bada boom. Check. Where's our level 2? There it is. Boom. Now, theoretically, if I touch that box, the level will change. Okay? Oh, what? Why am I on floor 2? I want floor 1. The fuck? Oh, you know what's happening? I see. Here, okay, so collision layers. Let's talk collision layers. What's happening is that the collision for the floor is on the same layer as the collision for this thing, which essentially we don't want that. So we need to have this on 2. Now these are all on 1, but our player isn't on 2, so we have to put them on 2. And now what should happen is that we're good, and only when our player goes and touches this, the scene will change. Unless I am very dumb. What? Excuse you? Oh, is that... I always forget how fucking, like, the mask and shit. Yeah, okay. So... so you don't need to... So, okay, so what layer it's on and the mask is on is 2 different things. The layer is, like... The layer it exists on, and the mask is the layer that it is looking at. It is... So... That's what it is, okay? It's, I don't know how, I can't explain it better than that. But you can exist on one layer and only be actually looking at shit from another layer, or also on the same layer. You just have to select it and be good. So now, we leave our senpai to do his thing. We hit the layer change, the scene is changed. Go over here. Great. Awesome. So... I'm gonna do that one more time with the remote here. This shows you what's loaded in the game, right? Okay. Shows you what's loaded. That is technically floor 1. So we hit the boop, and then floor 1 gets changed out to floor 2. And you'll notice that we still exist here. We're not the same thing. It's an illusion of consistency. We got unloaded and reloaded, motherfucker. That's not us. Why do we have errors? You're just mad at us because we pretty much immediately just destroyed a collision thing. Which is, it's being like, don't do that, you're gonna fuck shit up. Something wrong is gonna happen. And it wants us to call defer that. Because what's happening is that it's not cleanly being removed. It's just getting like Thanos snapped out of existence, and it's pissed off about that. That's okay. We don't really care. So I'm wondering if we can just make a nav mesh. Navigation region. Navigation link. Is Godot superior to Unity? In what way? I would say for most people, using Godot makes more sense. Because most people don't need all the things that Unity provides. Unity is a lot, but usually you don't use all of it. The reason I use Godot is because I've been using it for a while, and there's no... A lot of game engines, if you make over a certain amount of money, you are required to pay them. Because Godot is open source, you can make as much as you want, and you don't have to pay anybody anything. There's no fee for success. If you do well, congrats. All that money is yours. You don't have to pay Unity. Yeah, don't. That is. Unreal has that. Unity has that. Flax Editor, I think, has that. A lot of them have it. If it's free, they need to make money somehow. But because Godot is free and open source, because it's open source, there's no one to pay. At least that's how Godot is set up. So, I'm 100% sure that like Unity has shit that Godot doesn't that would make life easier. It depends on what you are trying to do, I think. It's one of those things where it's like what programming language is superior to another, and it's like it's not really, you kind of can't have that be a thing. How do I make a navigation mesh? It's like a different toolbox. It's a different tool for whatever. You need to pick the right tool. Like you could use a wrench as a hammer, but a hammer would be better to do that with. So depends on what you're trying to do, I guess. Navigation agent. Agent used to pathfind position while avoiding off. Should our main man be should he be a navigation agent? I don't know how to do this. I don't remember how to do this at all, and it has changed since I last fucking tried. So. I don't know. It is. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Fuck Christ, it's crazy. See, this is why like I know that like game dev is stuff that I enjoy because I can just do it and be like, I don't know, like time will just leave. I don't have an issue. Like it is for me. Like yeah, fucking around with this shit for like 2 hours is super easy. I don't mind doing it at all. Just why it's like a thing that I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to show for it. I have a spinning man. And to be fair, a spinning man is pretty fucking epic, dude. Like, he's a good looking guy. Look at him. Wowee. What a hunk. So anyway. Oh, nice. How does Godot handle stuff like physics, objects, breakables, forced application stuff? It has... See, that's the cool thing about Godot. Because it's open source, the tooling for all of those, for pretty much everything, is out there so people can change it. So you can have different physics engines in Godot. So you have your pick. So you can, like, literally just be like, oh, this one does this better, this one does that better, I'm going to be using this, I'll get one that does that better. Like, I think their default, they used to have their own their own in-house one, but I think they switched to having it be Jolt, I think it's called, by default now, and Jolt was its own thing that you could use. There's like a different one for 2D stuff as well. So yeah, I mean, like that's one of the good things about Godot is it has a whole bunch of like community support. So like if you need shaders, they literally exist out there. There's this whole shader hub, which is like to do shaders. I just realized that this shit does not tile properly, or maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. Like right here is fucked up. Yeah. That's so sad. It's a shame I don't care. But yeah, no, Godot has its, you have your pick with physics engines and stuff. I wish I could get it to, actually, I kind of don't mind. That sounds awesome. I'm looking at making games with a lot of physics and I love that shit. Yeah, no, that's totally possible. You can pick, you can have your, pick which fucking engine you want to use with Godot, which I don't know if Unity has that same like way of just being able to pick which one you want and having options like that, but yeah. So I would have to look into how making navigation meshes function. So I guess that's what we do now. You know what I should do? While I do this, in the corner, I will just have our main guy just doing his thing. Lock him in the room here. I'll just leave him running. So you won't be able to see all of it. That's okay. Well, what would you call that? The fucking Subway Surfer shit. With the guy, and he's gone. Well, he was there for a bit, you know. Subway Surfer is over now. He does get stuck in the top a lot, which I'm assuming is because I have the random set to -8, which is in the upwards direction. So by far, he's more like most likely to just be in the corner. Because I could not fucking be bothered to figure that shit out properly. That's okay. He'll be over there. Dough navigation. See the stable. Yeah, give me the stable Godot docs, please. Thank you. See, what I need to do is there is just a thing in OBS, and I downloaded the plugin, I just didn't set it up. There exists a way for me to, oh, my camera has decided. Unhappy now. God damn, this bitch is hot. My camera, my webcam is not a webcam. Actually, it's a fucking camcorder from 2000. It uses DV tape, mini DV tape, and I just have it plugged in. Okie dokie. Navigation Server 3D provides a powerful server API to find the shortest path between two positions on area defined. The navigation server is best suited for 3D real-time gameplay and does not require actors to reach any. Do I need it to be a server? A node that holds a navigation mesh resource that defines a navigation mesh for the navigation server 3D. Navigation link 3D. A node that connects two positions on a nav mesh over arbitrary distances for pathfinding. The link can be a node that can be used to affect and constrain the avoidance velocity of avoidance enabled agents. This does not affect pathfinding agents. You need to change the navigation mesh for that stuff. This has changed a lot since I last touched it like several years ago. The grid map editor uses this resource when specific navigation meshes are defined for each grid cell. So I'm gonna have to go back there and define a fucking... Well, on bright side, here's the thing. Here's... I can define a navigation mesh for each grid cell, which means I will have to do less work. So I won't have to make a new nav mesh for each. I can then... That's actually fucking dope, because that means I can, like, change the level whenever I want to. And the navigation agents will just update for pathfinding. I won't have to, like, rebake it or some shit. So that's awesome. We love that. Yeah, the thing is I still don't know what the fuck to do about this. But also, okay, here's the thing. Because I've done the tiles in the way that like I'm using a grid mesh. There aren't any more tiles than this. This is like these are all of the things. There's nothing more than this. Like this covers literally fucking everything. Besides maybe a ramp for like stairs. Like maybe I'll add that, but like realistically, it's very nostalgic. Yeah, it's because it's because this is a camera. This is a VHS, not VHS, a mini DV camera. Okay, mini DV camera. It's a camcorder. It's not actually a webcam. It's a lie. You've been lied to. You've been tricked. You've been had. I do actually have the VHS camera. Right here. I could use this as well. There's no reason to. It provides worse picture and is shitty. I have a full-size VHS one that takes full-size VHS tapes, and that would last for 2 hours. Without me having to rewind it, but I think the rewinding process would also take way longer. So I think overall, in terms of time camera is on, this camera wins out. A mini DV cam, yes, correct. It even it came with its remote, which works. So I'm able to zoom in. I can zoom in and out like way crazier if I actually like reached over and was like, okay, wow, fast, speed. That's speed. But the remote just means I can do bits and I can stare at you and do things. But it also came with a fisheye lens, so I can't. Whoa! That's fun. So I can be fisheye if I wanted to. Very cool. Wow. So something that we're gonna need, actually. This can be a node. This can just be a normal node. And we'll attach a timer to it. Global time. So what this is gonna be, yeah? This here. This is our tick. This is our dot, time is passing, okay? And we need actually. We can actually just set it to here, honestly. That's fine. Var time, var tick, and oh yeah, fuck. Need funk. See, I haven't actually done any game dev in a while. And then timer on, timer timeout goes to global connect. Check plus equals 1. Auto start and I don't know, 0.5 seconds. Reason being, okay, is that what we can do, yeah, is we can define a resource. I kind of forget how to make a resource. Well, we can make a resource for students, right? Which has an array of essentially classrooms. So what the plan is this, okay? Oh, dude, let's do a pirate software. Let's do a pirate software. Oh my god, guys. Gosh, I'm gonna open up Paint. I'm gonna open up Paint. We're doing the pirate software, guys. Here, I need the window. Shit. Ah. You like my big Jew nose? Honk honk. I hate how my eye looks now. My profile is horrendous. I actually genuinely need to get a nose job. Not for aesthetic reasons, it's because my skin here, right? Like, right? I can breathe through my nose, but if I push in like 1 millimeter, blocked completely. Like I got like a deviated septum, and the skin here is also just like really close. So like my left nostril is just kind of fucked all the time. So if I sleep on my right side, literally the pressure of gravity pushing down the 1 millimeter or less than on my nose, completely blocked. Can't breathe through it at all. So I have to sleep on my left side, because that way I can breathe through my right nostril. It's really cool. But if I sleep on my left, the gravity pulling down now away from my nose a little bit keeps it unblocked. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, not important. We need to open Paint. I love you too, bro. I need to open up Paint. Window capture. Paint. Hello? What? What the fuck? That's not Paint. Why? Why is it like that? What the fuck? Why is Paint being... Can't say that. God, I hate PC culture. Makes me mad. Do I need to use game capture so I can fucking... So I can fucking capture Paint? Paint. What? We need to use game capture. Also, you say trippy. Guess what that is? That is the draw buffer not being cleared. So it just keeps adding to it. Haha, nerd shit. I'm a little zoomed in here. Okay, so listen, what we have, okay? What's going on? We have a resource, okay? Our resource. And it's a fucking student, okay? Student resource. And we have different, so what we do is we have like essentially like a class. We have a class, and it's our student, okay? So essentially that is just a bunch of data contained. So it's expecting like what would you call it? Like fucking like an icon image for the display. String for a name, right? Fucking an array of locations. So it knows where, like, so we can define that, right? And then what we can do is we can define resources that essentially is just one of those, right? So then we can make a student, and then we can just throw in a different student resource at it. So we can make a bunch of resources, have one student defined class, then we'd be like, here's all the data for it in this resource variable. Then we have like our resource, and then we can just fucking plug it in and define all of these things. And they're all defined. They all get it from this guy. And so it's really easy. So I can just be like, I don't need to like make a whole bunch of things. I can just be like, here's student A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, all that stuff. Name, icon, an array of locations and an array of times that it corresponds. That's really easy. So what we're gonna do, right? for like how things are gonna know where they're supposed to be at what time, we have our global time, right? We have our global time, which we just did. We just defined it with our ticks, right? So we have tick 1, tick 2, tick 3, tick 4, right? That's our time. That's our that's time. Linear. Nice. Good. Right? So we have it in our ticks. So our ticks goes up always, unless we tell it to go back to 0, but we're not doing that right now. It goes up always. So it's linear, just like time is. Linear. Ito, right? And we have our students. And what our students will have is essentially an array, which is a bunch of little boxes. And this will hold, and we'll have 2 of them. So we'll have time here, which will be very easy because it's just an integer. So we just define it as, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And our locations. Which technically will be vec3s, which is its own little mini array. The middle one will just be 0 all the time, constantly, because we're doing 2D movement. It's just that it needs to be like a vec3 because it's 3D, and Godot will get mad at me if it's a vec2, and it will be like, I don't know how to use this because I'm shoving 2D. And anyway, it doesn't matter. So we have our x, y, and z. And for whatever reason, I hate this. I hate how Godot has done this. This is height. Y is height. And like, because like on a 2D grid, you have your fucking your x and your y, right? No, not for Godot. Godot, you have your x and your z, and that's your 2D shit. Then y is 3D. I don't fucking know why. It's really annoying. I hate that. Because I, like every other 3D program I've ever seen. Actually, this is wrong. Upwards is this Y. This is the upwards direction. I don't get why that's the case. Why they have like the 2D plane as X and Z and then Y is lame. I hate it. Your name is Contraband Program legally distinct from pirate software. Yeah. I'm Contraband Program. I'm banned application. That's me. Long hair, deep voice, doing game dev, unqualified for it. Yeah. Let's go. Anyway, so that's wouldn't that be funny? Man. Okay, so yeah, that's why this is so what happens, okay? We have our 2 arrays, right? What we can do is we can just say like what we do is we compare what's in our array 1, okay? We take array 1, we're like, oh, this is the time, right? And we have a time defined in the array. So we take array index of 0, right? Starts at 0. We compare it to what the tick value is, okay? And then we say, okay, cool. Go to that. Just immediately, just like, we don't need to be like, oh, just go to what is in the equivalent box. And then we, same thing, we compare it to the tick. Cool. Go to the equivalent box. If it is greater than or equal to tick, go to what is in the exact same index, but in the locations array. Boom, done. That is how we define where to go at what time. It's 2 arrays. We compare what's in the time array to whatever the current tick value is, and then great. Boom. Done. Pretty simple. That is, in essence, it's gonna be a little more complex than that, but in essence, that is what we're doing. That is how this shit works. So we're comparing two different arrays, or one array to a time, the value in the index, and then epic, very cool, sick. We love that. We love that for him. My streams are so ADHD because I'll start explaining something and then I'll get distracted by something else. What we can do, right? Is just print tick, and then we can see it. We can see what I'm talking about. I don't fucking know where to put this. I don't really care about making this shit good at all. Because it doesn't matter. This is this is basically a fucking shit post of a game. Student class. So what we can do, right? This will be, they'll always be in 3D. They will always be that way. Oh, the music is done. Flippy. I gotta get like multiple, what I gotta do, right? Is I gotta get multiple different like cassettes recorded so I can be like, what are we feeling? Lo-fi or bebop hip hop? Then we can have, well, one day when I'm super popular, we can have like a fucking a day where we just spend just loading up music and then making a playlist and deciding what goes on the playlist, and then it'll be very cool, very community, like 2 feet coming together, locked in. Anyway, at our student class. So here, literally all. Oh, yeah. Is it class name? What? Is it being... It's... Programming! It's being picky about where I fucking put class name. That didn't used to be a thing. At least I don't think so. But whatever. I guess we got updated and it needs to be specific now. I don't know. Not nowhere. Anyway, basically we define a bunch of shit. Like icon, sprite 3D, name, string, oops, our name. Fucking student. Student icons. Whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Var. Student. Class times. Colon. Array. Int. Var. Student. Class locations, colon, array of vec3s. Sorry, vec3 is a fucking shading language. Whatever, same shit. Anyway, technically all the arrays here are vectors, but that is it because it's C++. But you just, anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It don't matter. It don't matter. None of it will matter. But it's super weird whether you would have, like... I think technically, and... Yes. I think technically the vectors here are defined as, like, as an array in C++, and the arrays here are vectors in C++, and it's literally just fucking inverted, but also the vectors are specifically arrays of like 2 and 1. Because the thing about arrays, this is written, Godot is written in C++, and an array in C++ is a very specific thing, and it's distinct from a vector. Because an array is defined as how many, you know, it is a defined number, a concrete, non-changing, immutable amount of things. It is, you have 3 indices in your array and no more, and that's it. That's all. You can't add, you can't remove, that is done, all right? But a vector in C++ is you have an array that you can add shit to and make longer or smaller, depending on what you want to do. That is the definition. But here, a vector specifically is a vector 2 and a vector 3, and the 2 has 2 things and the 3 has 3 things. So it's more like an array than an actual vector. So I don't know. I don't know why they did that. What are you gonna do? I don't know. It's me. Anyway. Actually, I need this to extend resource, don't I? Yeah, I do. That's how that has to work. So I extend resource, and then I have a student. Yeah, okay, so I remember how this is supposed to work now. So I'm literally, what I'm doing now is I'm defining the things in the resource. Okay? I'm defining the things in the resource. And what I should do here. Do I need to have a class name for this? I forget how this works. And it's named student class. I vaguely recall what an array does. I had 1 year of Java classes back in 2010. Yeah, I don't know. See, I am most familiar with C++. And C, which is not to say that I am good at either of them. I've just fucked with them the most at this point. And haven't fucked with them for like half a year or more. No, because this is a resource. So it's literally like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm literally just basically defining a file that just has a bunch of data in it. And I kind of forget how it works, and I'll just have to refresh. There's stuff I should have refreshed myself about a bunch of shit, but I just didn't. And straight up, I will have to like wait until tomorrow until I can do like the navigation mesh stuff. Because I'm not gonna be able to get that working on stream, because I'm gonna have to like look at a YouTube video, because like that shit was like, there's so much has changed that I'm not gonna read through the documents about it. I'll just define this shit here, and then we can make a student essentially. Or we could try to at least. Anything else I need for a student? We have like an icon, we have a name. We could define the dialogues. I guess we could have like an array of the appropriate do we need that? If we need it, we can do it later. Global time, right? Go here. We should make a new folder. Globals. Okay, so 3D scene. I want to change this to a not a fucking character body. Because what we're defining now is a base student, essentially. That's what we're making now. What we made before was not a resource, but technically a resource. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Create new resource. Yeah, so we did have to do the class thing. That was correct. Students, hey. What? I've totally forgotten how to do that. Oh, we should have like a thing here that lets us like. Oh. Anyway, I should look this up because this I should be able to fucking. I actually did remember how to do fucking. Extends resource and define it via class name. Did that? Yep. Oh, okay. That's funny programming. When we defined these, I forgot we're supposed to put at export, so they are accessible over here, which you don't always want, but in this case, you do want. I'm just gonna get rid of this bump save, but are you mad at me? Bro, hey, Jared Emery. Yes, I am alive. For now. For now. I haven't died yet. Not yet. Maybe one day. Why are you mad at me? You know what, actually? Thank you. We will come back to that. We'll figure that one out later. But now that we've exported these, there you go. Okay. See, so what we're doing is we're defining a bunch of data essentially, and then we're making whatever, right? And we add our elements of what times the classes are at, 65, 12, 3, 76. And then our locations, which is the actual like where it's about. You see? And then what we do is we make a character body. Studnet. Nice. Student. Anyway, have you been, Jared? How you doing, man? It's been a while. Add a child node. Collision shape, normal ass capsule, nothing fancy. Add a child, sprite 3D, boom bop bop. Create a class name student. So now we have like the actual student thing, and that's good because what we can do is we can actually define that something takes a student class specifically, so it'll throw errors if we do something else. So this is specifically student. And then like for our sprite 3D, what we can do. Working on my now. I'll jump. Holy shit, dude. So I'm not working as a merchandiser right now. I got a job like 3 months ago as working in a granola factory for good pay, but it was like 12 hours long, 12-hour shifts. And then after a certain point, a couple weeks ago, I developed an allergic reaction to some ingredient that they used there. So I literally just immediately had to quit. And so I am now like flat broke again, have no more money. So I'm gonna call the merchandiser people tomorrow, because they were like very clear about like if you want the job again or need it, ask, because not brain dead. I can push it on shelves and it was fine. It's not a terrible job, and it'll keep me afloat for a while. So I get to go back and do that again while looking for a new job again. Yay! That's sick, dude. You're working on a novel. That's fucking awesome. What genre is it? I'm partial to fantasy, personally. Fantasy and detective stuff is my jam. I need to be able to have the resource. Add export. Right. Oh shit. Sure, student. Right. Oh, your game suddenly says billions. You fool! This isn't the game I'm working on. That's for real. This is a shit post, essentially. Oh shit, that sounds rough. Glad you weren't seriously hurt by the allergy. Oh, dude. I've never seen my eyes so goddamn red before. It was horrendous. And it lasted for like multiple weeks of just constant red, itchy eyes, sneezing, nose drip, it sucked. It was horrendous. It's a folk called horror set. That sounds fucking awesome. That actually sounds legit. Not enough folk horror stuff. I personally fuck with folk horror quite a bit. It's one of my personal favorite forms of horror. And my game doesn't go into folk horror too much, but it has some vibes of it, but not actual folk horror. That's its own thing. Why does this not work? Oh, because I didn't have a colon. I love programming. Shit like that pissed me off when I like started to do programming back in like middle school. I was like, I'm actually so mad. It's wild how one can develop allergies out of nowhere like that. Yeah, I think it was I'm allergic to penicillin, and the thing that I think I was allergic to was like a mushroom based bar. So I think it was just that it was some fungus shit that my body was like, why the fuck is this in your eye? Get this out of your eyes, dude. It's in your lungs. Ew. Fungus in your lungs is bad. And just, I don't know. I assume that's what happened, but shit blows. Shit blows. Life is being a bit of a bitch right now. Life's being a bit of a piece of shit, but we ball. Anyway, dude, this is what we have so far. Let me show you what we're doing though, too. I fucking save it here, I guess. Oh, it's not, there it goes. Okay. So, Jared, my main man. My day one sub, Air Jared. What do you know about Yandere Simulator? Are you familiar? Are you aware of that game? I forgot to make, fuck. So we made the global tick, right? But we forgot to actually set it as a global. I lovingly nurture the fungus in my lungs. You should not do that. Stop doing that. You're gonna become a clicker, bro. Global time. We add that, and now it'll see how there's no global time over here. Now that we've added that as an auto load, essentially what we've made is, I forgot what the actual name is, but now you can see it. And if we stop having it print that shit all the time, I'm aware of its existence. Independent solo developer got popular in alpha, what, more than 10 years ago. More than 10. It's crazy. But do you know the concept of the game, right? Where like you have a love interest in it. It's very like very early 2000s where like Yandere shit was really popular and all that. I'm essentially making a shitty version of that in 2D. Because there's so much around that game that is so fucking crazy to me, because there have been multiple different people making their own projects, their own versions of like their own Yandere Simulator. And all of them have failed. They have all been like fucked, like for various reasons. Like all no, yeah, 10. Mind blowing. Still isn't done. Still is one. Dude, it's crazy. It's so fun. It's there's a whole like 3-hour long analysis of Yandere Dev, the guy, and his game. By Juno the King, I think. Really good long form videos that guy makes. Juno the King. Oh dude, it's fucking crazy. But like, yeah, no, like this game is cursed in some fucking way. Where like everything that tries to be a Yandere Simulator just like eats shit for some reason. It's so weird. And it's consistent too. They all have done it. All of them. Nuts. Anyway, for this one, I just thought it'd be really funny if like your main love interest was like a dodecahedron. And that's our guy here. There he is. Look at him go. Look at our boy. It's so hot. Ooh. Look at those angles. Sexy. Yeah, so like I just, 2D top down, but the environment's 3D. I thought was a good vibe or a good look. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not trying to make this all that good. But anyway, the game mechanics of it are essentially you have a love interest, you have rivals, and you need to kill the rivals. There you go. That's the game, and you have to do it. So it's a stealth game essentially with like this rom-com type shit going on. And we also okay, we do have oh, it's like not, hello? We have dialogue and stuff because there it goes. Gay Boy Extreme. Whoa. There's this dialogue will be important. Obviously, interacting with people is a thing. What I should do actually is I need to shoot a raycast from your player to wherever your mouse is on screen. I need to get the this is really cool. Okay, so this is great. This is dope actually, because reason being, right, and it all works and it's all great. But the reason why this dialogue is interesting and is cool is because this is how I'm making it. It's great. So like you make the dialogue here, right? And I'm just gonna do it real quick, right? Let's say I want another dialogue option, okay? More dialogue. Okay? Great, cool. We have that. And then we add another dialogue script, and then it's fucking and you get like your background image, your character, your audio even, and your text, of course. I am balding, help me please. And then, you know, on click, boom, goes in there, and then in dialogue mode. And then this is where it gets cool. This is the cool bit. You hit the sync button, and it syncs to the Godot project. So we then rerun. Oh, I hit the wrong one. We then rerun the whole thing, and I'll get there. Don't worry. It'll pop up. Maybe one day. It adds it. There it goes. See, adds it. Boom, done. I'm balling up. Boom, easy. So I can just quickly iterate on stuff, and it just syncs it and it works, and it's great. Pretty fucking gnarly. But for interaction, interaction is always a fun thing to do because it's always there's different ways I could do it. See, what I could do, I think what I'll have to do, right, is essentially I'll need to shoot a ray cast from top down to wherever my mouse is, okay? Because there's gonna be some things where I don't really care if you have a direct line of sight to. Alright, I assume that probably I won't care. So 2D South is visual novel style dialogue. Yes, essentially. More or less. 2D South, you gotta kill people, then no one can see you, and that stuff. And the no one seeing you part is fairly easy to do, because all you have to do for that is have your player position and look, we're gonna do more. Dude, more Pirate Software Paint explanations. Let's go. So for hello. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to use this. Here we go. Whatever. So for line of sight, there's this thing called a dot product, which essentially, if you have like a circle, yeah, the dot product is a math thing, and it basically lets you see if a certain angle, like let's say like here, falls within an acceptable amount. So if it does, you get a positive, you get some discernible, quantifiable number, and if it doesn't, you get a different quantifiable number that you can be like, okay, so there's your angle or whatever, right? So that's that bit. But then you have your player character and your NPC, which is like NPC, right? So it's over. You're over here, and it's over here. What it's going to be doing pretty much constantly at all times is shooting a ray directly at you, always. And then if there's something in the way, it'll be like, something's in the way. But if it's a clear line of sight, it'll be like, oh, you're good. But what's going to happen, right, is there's going to be two things that need to be true. For one thing, it's going to need to fall in the dot product window, and then also it'll need to be good. Those are the two things that need to check out to be good, to know if the NPC is like actually looking at you or not. That is how we determine whether an NPC is like actually it sees you. Is those two things. You are within the dot product of where it's facing, and there's a line of sight to you. That's it. So we just have to get those two things going, which is not difficult. I just have to remember how to do it. One thing though, we need to add a raycast to the camera. And we'll just have it be like negative 100 more or less. And then there's something I need to do that like refreshes it as well, or else like it won't actually, it'll be all fucky, but we'll get there. I don't think we need to do physics process for this. Func process. So what we're gonna try and do now is just update the raycast based on where the mouse position is. So to Google Godot, how to get mouse position. Yeah, viewport.get mouse position. Okay, cool. So var mouse position exists. I don't know what type it would be. You try printing it. And see, here you go, we get the mouse position. It looks like it's vec2. So I can colon vector 2, which makes sense. And we have our raycast 3D, or raycast 3D. Or change words. Godot raycast 3D, how to change. What is it called? Target position. Actually, you know what? Before we actually read that, we could probably just motion mode. Grounded when apply when notions of walls, ceilings, floors are relevant. In this mode, the body motion. That's a character body. Okay, sorry, I was like, what? How the fuck does that? Target position. Yeah, okay, so we can just so essentially what we need to do is get the raycast 3D target position is equal to mouse position dot x. Sorry, we need to do a vector 3. Mouse position dot x colon negative 100, and then mouse position dot y, and I think I need dot force update. Force raycast update. And that should be good for shooting a raycast from the camera. So if we go to debug and we hit collision shapes, we should be able to, oh. Hmm. That could be from a couple things, but not apparently what I thought it was from. So why are you a null instance? Yeah, no, you can make some fucking crazy shit with RPG. I love RPG Maker games. Don't get me wrong; they are literally my favorite genre of games ever. They are so funny. The shit that people have made is insane. I think some of the most like such quality shitpost games have been made in RPG Maker. Like that shit ranges from like horrendous shitpost to actually like golden tier, god tier game. Like Fear and Hunger is RPG Maker. So like we love a good RPG Maker game. But yes, usually it is much simpler. But you can do some crazy shit with it. Like as far as you want to take it, like most other game engines, it's like how far you want to take it. Like you've seen shit like people have made Minecraft in Scratch, the fucking block code shit for kids. It's only 2D and they made it work, like they made it render 3D. You can take whatever you want as far as you want to. There's just like some things aren't meant for that, but like if you want to, you can. It's just a lot more work. But yeah, no, RPG Maker's fucking goated. I love that shit. Why are you a null instance though? Like you shouldn't be. I'm confused as to why you are. Dungeon crawlers are fucking awesome. I think it's an underrepresented game genre currently. I just think people have to modernize dungeon crawlers for it to be like popular at all. Like I would imagine dungeon crawler, like if you had a dungeon crawler with like Dark Souls-esque combat or something more along those lines where it's not grid based exactly, but it is like generated based on grid. That would work well. But like your movement is like freeform. I think people be like a lot more would fuck with it a lot more. But I don't know. I have like the remake of the Wizardry game. I think they're fun. I'm a fan of a dungeon crawler. What if I just fucking had this in the physics process? Because I swear sometimes it's just like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. No? Why are you a null value? You exist. So what's happening right now is it's saying that this is not a thing that is loaded in. It's not loaded yet, but I'm trying to access it. Which is simply not true. Which is why I am confused. On, ready, are, null. Variables in Godot are initialized after the node enters the scene tree, meaning they are null. If accessed before .ready executes, or if the reference node does not yet exist. Common causes for null include calling methods. Calling methods on the variable for the node is ready, dynamic instantiation, or calling methods before add child. OnReady block runs after the script is initialized, but before the ready, which is Yet if you manually trigger logic in init for no reference will be null. Okay. I need to use is instance valid. So if okay. Oh, that was okay. Oh yeah. Okay. No. On a null instance. Pick. So the fuck do I check if it's valid or not? I remember encountering this problem 1.5 billion times and I just do not remember how the fuck I fixed it. Var ready equals false. Is ready. Is ready. Is ready. So I assume that everything will be loaded on once this is. Genuinely, what? I'm just gonna be super fucking specific with my problem. Raycast on ready, updating position. The doe says null. Saying I might want to do this. Yeah, same tech. Yeah, same tech. I'm pretty sure also they draw commentary. I have not done that. I should though, especially with Doom. Doom and Quake are the two things I should definitely do that with. Because I know the development for Doom and Quake are both like absolutely insane. Especially for the time, like holy shit. Quake doesn't get enough recognition, it deserves more. Straight up, I'm about to just add a script to this and just do it here, because like, what the fuck? Wait, what? No shit, that wasn't working. What the fuck? Well, I can get rid of this. I was in the wrong script. No wonder that shit was not fucking working. Because that shit actually does not fucking exist. No, that's not a thing. Okay, mystery solved. Yeah, that goes, the old 1994, yeah. System Shock is a good one to watch with commentary. Okay, I don't know System Shock, like, at all. I know the name. Beyond that, I'm ignorant as can be. Okay. Beautiful. Why can I not see the collision shape? Should be able to see the collision shape. It should be like around my I guess I need to learn about System Shock. I don't know. What we can do is if raycast 3D.is colliding, print raycast, dot get collider, and essentially this will just oh, my camera is pissed. So this isn't actually a camera, Jared. I don't know if you were here for that. What I'm using as a webcam is actually a mini DV camcorder from the year 2000. Because my webcam broke, and this is legitimately better quality image. The game is basically a spiritual. The game Prey is basically spiritual sexual. I don't know, man. What? Oh yeah, because yeah. Oh. Also, Jared, you might find this interesting. I was about to show you, but the camera's off. I'm playing the music that you're listening to in the background. It's being played on cassette. I have an actual physical cassette in a cassette deck with the music recorded onto it. So you should be colliding. There one. Oh, wait, this is the negative is that way? Why is Z vertical now? I'm pissed. Okay. Cool. Not big. It's not like big. whatever. That last listen. I have never genuinely listened to like music on cassette. Ah, see, we see grid map right here. So what? I still can't see the Am I dumb? Like what? Like this should be set to, and this would be the X and Y. I used to play a game called Tin Candles, which involved recording messages on cassette. Like physically having you record messages on cassette. I could see that being an interesting game mechanic. At the very least of like having like audio that you have to then record and then reverse or some shit. As like a part of a puzzle of some kind. Debug shape. Thickness. What? What did you just... Oh, shit. You know what? No, wait, what? That moves with that. Then that would also... So then they would all move. Why are you down there now? The fuck? Go back. So was I right the first time? With this? No, it's like inverted now. If I had it be 100. Oh, it's still quite inverted. And why? Hold on. I have to test. First off, we don't need that with the number. Mouse position. Okay, it's not changing based on. That's good. At the end of the game, when all the players were dead, the cassette records were played to create the epilogue. Oh, that's cool. I'll admit, I've never heard of Tin Candles, but that sounds interesting. It's annoying because I've literally done this thing that I'm doing right now before. And the target position is independent of where it's... Oh, wait, no. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Cool. Target position is independent of where it is, so this should be fine. I don't know, X and Y, reverse that shit. Oops. 1. 2 Y, X. How fucking bizarre. Oh yeah. Oops. Got to actually start recording on the camera. I have to literally record or it like gets mad. Okay. Let's try this again. Apparently Z is vertical. The shit doesn't even follow a pattern. Actually, like, genuinely so. Like, why is it facing up? It just shouldn't be able to do that. It's definitely should be negative 100. Oh, I get it. I understand fully what's happening now. Oh. I need to get the window size. Because right now it's basing it off of like 0, mouse position is I need to get not that. I found Google has given me code. We'll see how good the code is. I get what it's doing. We'll see. Tee. Alright. So we're gonna comment all this out, and basically we're gonna try and get the same thing. Because essentially we're just trying to figure out where the mouse is compared to the center of the screen. There's definitely an easier way to do this. Oh, haha, yeah. Get out of here. Oh, yep. So we need this instead. First we need camera, and then take this, plug it in here. No. Hello? Oh, we're not fucking with the Well, how the fuck? Oh. Brother, please. Why? What? The fuck? Eh. You know what? I have maybe an easier way of doing this. What the fuck is 1980? I'm just eating sleep now. Later, dude. Later, Cypher. Be well. Be epic. Be cool. 1920 divided by 2 is 960. Gonna get magic numbers. Love magic numbers. Actually, let's do this. Did we get the viewport? Get viewport. Get viewport rec. Okay, sure. Actually, we want that here. Half width equals. Oh my god. Right. I assume X is with height of the Y. Damn, that's a lot of fucking words, man. Man, what the fuck? How the fuck do I get the viewport size? I'm just trying to do one simple thing. Jeez. What the fuck? Dang. It should not be this hard. I don't know why I'm having so much fucking trouble with this. I've done this a million times. So it is X and Y for width and height. How extraordinarily confusing. Should be minus, shouldn't it? Oh, it's guess we want negative position for mouse Y. Or not. It's too much. I wonder if it's better if who is fucking texting me? Who's doing this? Good though. Shoot raycast from camera to mouse position. I've done this before. That's why I'm so genuinely annoyed. Glad you like it. I literally cannot hear it. Because if I could, you would hear it twice. It's I mean, I've heard it before. I had to record it all in one time. My math is fucked up, like 100%. My rotation just fucked this. Did I just rotate this shit? Oh, oh, hello. Oh, the fuck on. But this will not yeah. Oh yeah, and I made it top level, which I really should not have done. And now I add the screen, or subtract the screen. Oh. At least our movement is correct, but like, yeah, no, it's shooting off to the side way too much. Yay! Yay! All it took was Googling, because there was get this. I didn't know these existed. But basically, yeah, now that we have a thing, we can interact, see its character body. It's hitting the character, it's hitting the dude. Yeah, it hits, yeah, wow. Nice. So that is the start of interaction. So project settings, input map. Okay, we have interact as a thing already. Cool, good. I don't know, let's just make a test interactable. Nope. New scene, 3D scene. What up, Windows? Yeah. Yeah. Pass. So what we can do now is make a 3D scene. Have it be test interact. Have it attach a script to it. Oops. Music. Right. First, this shouldn't have anything to start off with. So what we can do is we can add a static body 3D, collision shape, pick a square, add a CSG box. Cool. And let's see. Collision should be 3. Can I rename this? Which means I need to go to the player and have the collision mask be on 3 only, that it doesn't hit anything else. Go to floor 1. Add a test interact. Cool. So what I need to go do now is go to script, go to player. If it is colliding, if raycast dot get collider dot. How do I check if it's of a class? That work? That is acceptable. Cool. How do I check input again? I always forget this. Act. That is the... Yes. Cool. So what should happen now is literally nothing is happening. Okay, but there's no error, which is great. And why that's good is that we didn't assign interact to that specific guy, but it extends the interactable, so it'll get that by default. And that default one just has pass, print, interaction. Great. Now we run this and click, and nothing happens. Why? You know what? It would get... The collider would get this, not... Not the actual static body. Not even getting the collider. Is it the raycast? Can I do that? No, I guess I will just make this node 3D and see if that changes anything. Doesn't seem to. I don't know why it would. The getting collider will never be interactable. Yep, there you go. Okay. I was like, what? Great. Cool. And that means I should be able to get rid of these and go to the test interact. Chuck these off as well. Cool. Great. Cool. And then I should be able to just absolutely get rid of this and have no errors thrown. Delightful. And then just put that back to make sure I'm testing. Perfect. What I assume will happen if I say, if I do this and I say, get rid of this, is that it should say that the interaction is not implemented. And if I put it back, it should supersede the... Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. What I should do is set it up so that it throws an error. The do custom error message. But I've never really done that, but it's definitely... It's not hard to do. Essentially, it's just this. Again, we test, debugger log error, perfect. Give us a line. See, now we, primo. Great. Then we put it back, and it supersedes it, no error. Beautiful. That is exactly what we want to see. So what we can do now is say, get this. The story flow component. And the script path is super fucking bizarre. path. Quick load. Boom. So now what should happen is when I interact with this, it should start the dialogue. There you go. Button 1. And it shoots through that. So what I would need is to do a state machine for the player. Just so that I'll probably do that off stream. Just because that will take a little bit and it's not interesting in any shape or form. Not that this has particularly been all that interesting either, but the issue is that we can continue to do all this stuff. We can walk through it. Which is not ideal. And we can walk through that because this is... I need to rename this to movement collision. No. Yep. Now we can't walk into it. But it won't matter that it's on that layer because our raycast only checks for layer 3. Can't interact, can't interact. Boom. Big man does big trick balls. Alright. So. Yeah, I think the things I need to do now will be better done off stream, just because making a state machine is something I'm gonna have to like review, and I don't know how at all collision. Not collision. What's it called? Navigation meshes work at all. No, they're different. So I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. But we have our tiles, we have basic shit, we have movement. We can jump on the thing. I need to remove jumping, which I can just do now, honestly. I don't know why I haven't done that. This goes away. Get rid of jumping. Cool. Alright. Cool beans. I love that lighting error. Nice. Yeah, we can do level design and all that shit though. So for first day, most things are here now. We have our man, we have us. Not bad. Should have been done faster, but oh well. Can't always have what we want. But I'll stream again tomorrow. I'll continue this tomorrow. I need to do other shit today. Oh, it's later than I would have liked. Oh well. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys are around.